I'm very lucky for my cats.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
My cats, any animal. It's not just my cats. I was just leaving the house now, and I saw Biggie outside and the other blonde cat. And I walked up to Biggie as I put my stuff in the car, and I was letting it warm up, and I lowered the windows, and I saw Biggie. He's a cat from the neighborhood. And I walked out, and I said, Biggie, Biggie. And he walked over and just dropped and let me pet him this morning. Biggie's a big blonde cat.
He's in one of the Mad Flavors worlds.
Yeah, he lives down the block from me. Biggie's a bad motherfucker. Biggie was like the neighborhood pimp, but then they cut his balls off, and now he's just this mellow dude. And just this morning, I was walking downstairs, and I was thinking about my wife and the baby, and, you think about the troubles of the world, whatever the fuck I was thinking about. And as I was walking the street to pet Biggie, just me petting Biggie this morning, just me playing with Biggie for 5 minutes, because when you scratch Biggie's back, he moves his mouth, but nothing comes out. It's like he's lip syncing like a Japanese movie. Just that little rub his back for 5 minutes gave me so much satisfaction.
Oh, yeah.
And you mentioned it yesterday when you called back that, I had Lee watch the cats at night. I have the lady come in the daytime, feed them, clean the litter boxes. And I know my cats. I know they're very social. So I have you stop in. You like them, they like you,
Yeah.
You stop in, you feed them, you sit there for 10 minutes, and you, tell them whatever, that you love them or whatever the fuck you tell them. And, you even said it that you got something out of it. It's really
it was cool. And I walked in, like they were looking at me, and I took a couple pictures because they were just so cute. But then you told me to go feed them, and then I got on the phone because I didn't, like, there's different places for the bowls, and I'm sure I didn't even get it right. But then you're like, put a wet can, and even before, as soon as I went into the kitchen, like, they all came out of the woodwork, and like they were gray meows nonstop. Which I didn't expect it. And then Timmy was going crazy too, and it was cool to watch because they must have been hungry 2 nights ago, because as soon as I put the food down, they all went in there, and then I was like sitting on the couch like by myself in your living room watching ESPN. I'm like, what am I doing here? But then they all came out and started like washing themselves, and Cece came over, and Harry and Timmy always come over, and it's I wish I had more time, and for cats I probably could do it, but I always enjoy just playing with the cats.
Anything to do with animals. Like, anytime you're having a fucked up day or whatever, you walk home and whatever, whether you have a dog or a cat, you go over, you pet your dog, you feed him, and then you're going to go do something, and for some reason that you feel so bad, you drop to one knee, and you just look at him and hug him and play with him and grab his ear and maybe get a ball and throw it for your dog. Those 3 minutes, they say when you have an animal, you live longer. People who have dogs and cats live a little longer, and I could guarantee it's those moments.